In this video, we will discuss the application of microorganisms in the sewage treatment. Municipal wastewater is also called as the sewage, and usually this is sewage with high amount of organic matter as well as the microbes which causes the diseases. And these organic matter and microbes are removed by a sewage treatment, and this is usually done in the sewage treatment plants. So the organic contents as well as the disease causing organisms from the sewage are removed by using the sewage treatment plant before that sewage is released into the natural water bodies. In the sewage treatment plants, usually heterotrophic bacteria which is a native of the sewage is used to remove all the organic content present in it. This sewage treatment involves two steps mainly called as the primary treatment and the secondary treatment. This secondary treatment also called as the biological treatment. Coming to the primary treatment, which involves the physical removal of the small as well as the large particles by a different process called as the filtration as well as the sedimentation. Filtration is used to remove floating debris, and coming to the sedimentation, this sedimentation is used to remove the grit, that means the soil as well as the small pebbles present in the sewage. Then after removing, the sewage is allowed to sediment, and because of this sedimentation that gives the two components called as the upper supernatant, usually this is called as the effluent, and the bottom portion is filled with the solids, and these bottom solids are called as the primary sludge. The upper supernatant also called as the effluent, and this effluent is sent to the secondary treatment. Secondary treatment also called as the biological treatment, and this biological treatment start from the effluent that is produced during the primary treatment. Then this effluent is sent to the large aeration tanks where this organic material is constantly agitated by using the mechanical pressure, and which is associated with the pumping of the air. These two, constant agitation as well as pumping of air, facilitate the growth of the aerobic organisms. Yeah, so these conditions that allows the growth of the useful microorganisms, mainly the aerobic organisms, which needs the presence of the air. So here that facilitate the growth of the useful microorganisms that forms the flax. Here the flax are the masses of bacteria associated with the fungal filaments and to form the mesh-like structure. These flax only actively involved in the reduction of this organic content present in the sewage. It is flax consume the major organic matter and reduce the BOD, that means called as the biochemical oxygen demand. Then coming to this BOD, BOD is the amount of oxygen that would be consumed if all organic matter in 1 liter of water are oxidized by bacteria. Here the important points are this BOD measures the rate of uptake of oxygen by the microorganisms. So indirectly it is giving that the organic load present in the sewage water. Here the important point is that if the sewage is showing the high amount of the BOD, that means the greater the BOD, that indicate the presence of the more organic waste. If the sewage is having the higher or greater BOD, that indicates the presence of the more organic waste. So greater the BOD, then that suggesting that the higher microbial growth, and that suggesting that the presence of the high organic waste. So wherever high organic waste is present, usually the microbial growth is very fast and they consume high amount of oxygen. So here greater the BOD in the case of sewage water, that indicates the presence of the high organic waste materials, and lesser the biochemical oxygen demand, that indicates lower or low amount of organic waste in the sewage water. So this process is continued till the reduction of the BOD. So the process is like constant agitation as well as pumping of air, which supports the growth of the useful microorganisms and that forms the flax, and this process is continued till the reduction in the BOD in the sewage water. After the reduction of BOD, then the sample is sent to the settling tank where that settles down the flux, and this settled down flux is called as the activated sludge. Small amount of this activated sludge is sent back to the primary aeration tank. That is used as the inoculum, which contains all the aerobic microorganisms. Then the remaining portion, then that is pumped to the anaerobic sludge digester. Here that remaining activated sludge is sent to the anaerobic sludge. Then later this activated sludge pumped into the anaerobic sludge digesters, which facilitates the anaerobic organisms. So the organisms which survive in the absence of oxygen are called as the anaerobic organisms. So after the completion of aerobic digestion, now this activated sludge is pumped into the anaerobic sludge digester, which facilitate the further digestion by using the different kinds of the organisms, especially these anaerobic microorganisms. These anaerobic organisms, they produce a mixture of gases that includes methane, hydrogen sulfide as well as the carbon dioxide, and usually we call it as the biogas. And because of its inflammable nature, it is used as the fuel. Then after the completion of this anaerobic sludge digestion, water is discharged into the natural water bodies. Then coming to the another important consideration is, so usually sewage is produced in large volumes due to the urbanization. So this urbanization is releasing the high amount of the sewage, and high quantity of this sewage water is directly released into the natural water bodies, and which causing the water pollution. So to avoid this one, the Ministry of Environment and Forest, they initiated a project called as the Ganga Action Plan as well as Yamuna Action Plan. So the main objective of these plans are to build a large number of sewage treatment plants around the Ganga river and as well as the river Yamuna to treat the sewage water before discharging that particular sewage water into these natural water bodies. In this way, aerobic as well as anaerobic organisms actively involved in the removal of the organic waste from the sewage water.